Public Works crews are also hard at work tonight, as they have been all day, cleaning up the streets and the alleys of cities like Easton.
That's right, and that's where we're going to pick up our team coverage now with WFMZ's Jackie Shutack. She is alive once again tonight out on Northampton Street. Hi, Jackie.
Hey, Wendy, what a difference a couple of hours makes. The winds have died down. The snow has stopped. And for the first time since about yesterday, really, guess what? We can actually see the city streets. Mayor Sal Panto says the city plows have been at it all day long. We can attest to that. We saw them rolling through here on the main streets about once every half hour, plowing these streets. Snow is finally cleared away from the main streets. They're now moving on to the side streets. The plows will be out all night. They should really be commended for a job well done today. Just after 10 this morning, this was the view from above in Easton, a tranquil scene with snow coating city streets. 2 hours later, the snow started to fall furiously. By mid-afternoon, city plows constantly crisscrossed one another on the main roads. Kids had fun, while adults attempted to shovel, only watching more snow cover what they pushed out of the way. Many left the house briefly to grab dinner.
Something to eat. Just stay inside now, watch a movie or something.
By nightfall, snowblowers echo throughout the city, but the people operating these machines say the heavy snow hampered their efforts.
It gets real heavy. The snow won't fly as far as it's supposed to. It gets caught up in the plows, and they keep clogging up.
Some travel by bicycle, others stick with trustworthy SUVs. Snowmen greet drivers from Center Square, and on the side streets, scenes from a Winter Wonderland postcard.
Oh my goodness, look at that boy.
Estonians of all ages jumped in to help clear the sidewalks.
We tried this morning, but it was not impossible. It was a good opportunity also to spend some quality time with the family.
Tonight, Manuel Fresneda prepares his cafe for an early a.m. opening tomorrow. Across the river in Phillipsburg, a snow emergency is also declared, making it a virtual ghost town. Well, this sign here is a testament to which way the wind was blowing. I'm looking west on Northampton Street, so you can see that sign is supposed to say 4th Street behind me. We're at 4th and Northampton Streets. So from here, Mayor Sal Panto says that at this point the city plows will be out all night plowing the streets. And tomorrow he says they're going to bring in haulers to haul a lot of the snow away because there is just so much of it from this weekend storm and now today's storm that they really have no place to put it. So they're going to bring in these haulers to haul all this snow out of here. We're really hoping for spring out here. Rob and Wendy reporting live in Easton. Jackie Shutack, 69 News.
All right. Thank you so much, Jackie.
All right. Thanks, Jackie, for that. And now we'll turn to the Pennsylvania Turnpike. Stephanie Esposito live once again, as she has been for hours in Milford Township, Bucks County, off the Northeast Extension. Stephanie?
Well, what a day it has been, Rob. Actually, the wind is dying down here a little bit. It appears that the snow has stopped. A plow truck just finally came by for the first time in hours and cleared the roads. You know, for some people, it's been a day to work, but for others, it's been a day to play.
I've been up since around 6 a.m. this morning, and I'll probably be working all day tonight until around 11 p.m.
With flights delayed or canceled and major roads closed, the Holiday Inn in Quakertown became a hot spot.
Hopefully, we leave on Saturday, if we can get a flight out.
And when they were finished helping the guests figure out how to get home, they had to do the same for themselves.
I have to be here no matter what. There's no closing down. We're open 24/7, 365. But the great perk is I can get a room and be here, and so that I know I can be here for my shift.
While the blizzard took workers across the region for a wild ride, others took the blizzard for a ride.
Bring it on.
So
I've been waiting for this for like 10 years.
For Tristan and Ethan, the weather was an excuse to break out their favorite toys.
Bought this sled earlier last year. It's MXC 600. Does about 110, 120.
And he tried to prove it to us. Both me and photographer April Chunko hopped on board for a ride. But things got pretty ugly today, even for these guys.
This is bad right now. I can't even see. This is almost not even fun.
But it won't keep them from coming back for more.
It's supposed to work tomorrow, but who knows? We'll see what happens.
Those guys were having way too much fun. I'd like to give a shout out to all of our viewers who actually took to the roads, braved these crazy temperatures and this weather, and actually went to work today. So for those of you who got out in this snow apocalypse and went to work, good job, and thanks for watching us as well. For now, we're live in Quakertown. Stephanie Esposito.
Short term, be careful out there. 6-day forecast coming up.
Okay, thanks, Ed. Well, traveling has been tricky all across Berks County, forcing the governor to close down a lot of the major highways.
Right. WFMZ's Pam Cunningham is covering the story of the tricky travel. She's live tonight in Entertainment Square in Reading. Pam.
Well, I'm happy to say that it is not snowing here anymore. We were on the air earlier for 14 hours, and every time you guys came to Reading, one of us was being covered with snow. Now, that is done, but there's still a lot of work to be done. If you take a look out here on 2nd Street and Court Street, you can see that the roads are still covered with snow, and now highways are offering their own headaches. The wind and snow crippled tractor trailers and left roads covered on Interstate 78 in Berks County. An unwelcome case of deja vu.
There were vehicles stuck on that highway for 8 hours, and they couldn't even get them off. So I guess I don't want to see a repeat of that.
3 years ago this week, the Valentine storm brought ice that left drivers stranded and stuck on the highway for hours. Wednesday, one trucker from Oklahoma says if it happens again, he's prepared.
I got food, I got water, I've got everything I need right here in the truck, so I can go 24 hours.
He's been on I-78 eastbound since 11:15 in the morning, and he's not the only one.
They've been saying on the radio that a truck is jackknife up halfway up the hill, and we're just sitting here till they get it cleared up.
Pennsylvania State Police say 5 miles worth of trucks are stuck. It could have been much worse, but Governor Ed Rendell shut down I-78 and had crews plow shut the on-ramps like this one outside Crumsville.
I've never seen that before in my life.
Other closures aim to keep people off the roads. Interstate 176 in Berks County remains off limits to all drivers, and there are travel restrictions on the Pennsylvania Turnpike. The speed limit is also down to 45 on all state highways. Now, the state police are telling us that there is still a backup tonight right now on I-78. Now, because of the snow and the impact on the roadways, the Berks County commissioners have actually declared a disaster emergency for Berks County, which basically means that people need to stay off the roads. One, for them to stay safe, but two, also for road crews to be able to clear these roadways. And also tomorrow, all county offices will be closed. Reporting live in Reading, Pam Cunningham, 69 News.
All right, thanks, Pam. And once again, to reiterate what Pam said, their I-78 still having problems. We're told, as she said, 5 miles of a backup of trucks still stuck on 78 in that snow. So we'll keep you updated on that as well. Well, in Schuylkill County, they have made an emergency declaration there. Officials are urging people to stay off the roads. They say they're not sure how long the declaration is going to be in effect. It's all going to depend on how quickly crews can clear the roads. Route 61, however, has reopened, and a portion of that was closed earlier this afternoon.
Roads in the city of Reading are also treacherous, and that's forced the city to declare a snow emergency. WFMZ's Dwayne Parker is live on 2nd Street in Reading with that story tonight. Dwayne.
Rob, at 12 noon today, the city of Reading said enough is enough, and they finally declared that the city was under a snow emergency. But due to budget cuts in the city does admit that it may have problems penalizing those who violate the snow emergency.
I wish it would end.
That's how Charlie Jones, Director of Public Works, reacted when he looked out his window at noon. Reading was under a snow emergency. The city advises that all non-emergency vehicles, if possible, should remain parked.
This is a worse storm than we've had in a long time. It's probably 6-7 years.
During snow emergencies, vehicles parked on snow emergency routes are normally removed. But this time, cars will not be ticketed or towed due to budget cuts.
I said during the budget process, when we get a major snow, you will see the effects, and it's here.
Also, during the emergency, pedestrians should avoid walking in the streets. Did you know during a snow emergency, you're not supposed to walk in the street?
No, I didn't know that.
The city says they need the streets cleared so that they can plow them. What do you say to that?
Well, I haven't seen them plow no streets, so it makes no difference.
Well, not to the few drivers trying to get through the street. The pedestrians practically ignored passing cars, says Abdul Asif, who has to deliver pizzas in the snow.
I was trying to drive, and they just stood there. My car got stuck because of them. They won't move out of the way. So I was trying to beep at them, not trying to curse at them, get mad at them, but they're annoying.
Even a driver from the Berks County Coroner's Office says some pedestrians are a headache.
They think they have the right of way. Ask them, they'll tell you that.
Frustration on all fronts. Now, this snow emergency will last until 6 p.m. tomorrow evening. I repeat, the snow emergency in the city of Reading will last until 6 p.m. tomorrow evening, and a brand new shift of snow removers just arrived to work a few hours ago, and they will be plowing the streets of Reading well into the night and into the morning. Reporting live in Reading, I'm Dwayne Parker, 69 News.
All right, thanks, Dwayne. For the very latest on the storm or any weather forecast, you can go to our website, WFMZ.com, or flip to the 24 AccuWeather channel.
A building that houses a Taekwondo studio in Boyertown has collapsed. It happened around 7:30 tonight on North Washington Avenue, just past Philadelphia Avenue at Boyertown. The building is down, as you can see right here. It's destroyed. There's no official word on the cause of the collapse, but witnesses do say it does appear that it buckled under the weight of the snow on the roof. Thankfully, no one was hurt. With major storms, you often have power outages. This one's no different. About 1,200 people are without power in Berks County. Earlier today, as many as 2,200 were in the dark. The biggest outages are in Moulton and Pike Township. Med-Ed says it doesn't know when power will be restored to those places. In fact, officials say crews are struggling just to get to the outage locations.
Well, check out this picture. That's a snowplow on fire. If you can see that, the plow belongs to the city and caught fire while it's dry.